How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews. Back with a beer mail unboxing. Yeah, a little bit of beer mail unboxing. A little bit of a unique New York kind of thing going on. And this comes courtesy of my boy Mike from New Jersey. A little bit of a twist, though. I've actually never got a beer mail like this, and I'm kind of interested, just piqued my interest about what's going on here. And that Mike did not go out and buy beers locally. He actually put a Tavour box together for me, which is kind of unique because I've never had somebody do that before. So what he did was, if those that don't know, Tavour is a website where you actually buy beer online, and what you do is basically you build a box. You buy, they'll post some beers, every day, a couple different beers every day, and then be like, I want 2 of these, I want 4 of those, I want whatever, until you get to the point where you want the beer shipped to you or to me, and you say, like, ship the box. It's an interesting way to go about beer. I'm actually going to do kind of like a small little video piece on it, because coincidentally, yesterday, Tavour actually reached out to me and be like, can we send you a box? They're looking for a promotion. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, send it to me. I'm like, I won't say great or horrible things. I can't guarantee anything, but I'll test it out and see how it goes and see what's what. So I'm not going to necessarily break down the good and bad and indifferent of what Tavour does in this box. We'll save that for when they send out beers to me on their dime. What we're going to focus here is, 1, on a beer. Gin and cream ale, fuck the world. And 2, let's see what Mike actually sent off. So this is going to be pretty fun. I actually just got done doing a little bit of live hangs with Craig from Kent Beer Reviews. A really good group of guys on there tonight. It was Craig and Jaco and Rob from Hobzine. And why am I forgetting? Paul from PA Brew News stopped by, which is always pretty fantastical. Harry Blue Nose Beer Reviews, Peter from Master Hop stopped by. So it was a fun little hang. I just jumped off of that so I could do this unboxing, but also more importantly, we're going to do a little bit of joint mystery beer reviews. Me, Kyle from Nerd Sense, and Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews and Nerd Sense guys. So I'm not going to look at this list because there's a list of beer in here. I do not want to know anything about it. And we're just going to dive into this. Actually, I should probably clear this area over here. So I'll just put the box down so you guys can actually see me do this unboxing. That would be nice. So let's do that. Let's clear this area because there's a lot of beer in here. This motherfucker was heavy with a capital H. Good God. And the box is weird, so I don't know if this is going to work. But I'll make it work. Oh, God. I thought I was going to hurt myself there. So, okay. There's a lot of beer going on here. I'm just going to dive in. So we're going to do our mystery beers in about half an hour. So I got a half an hour to go. So first up, we have salted caramel chocolate truffle. Stout with caramel, cacao nibs, sea salt, and lactose. Dessert series, 9%. Lab brewed at Braxton Approved. I believe that's the brewery name. Braxton Labs. 9%. Braxton Labs. Never heard of these guys before. You're talking about a dessert imperial stout. Yeah. That's kind of interesting. I like the salted aspect of it. So we'll see what's what. 9%. I mean, it's a salted caramel chocolate truffle stout. Off to a high ABV start so far. Next up, this is a fun box. This is heavy duty boxing too. Ooh, that's a really cool fucking label. Seasonal beer series from Mountains Walking Brewery. Never heard of these guys. Hopefully that's the case. A lot of stuff I've never heard of before. Sour ale with strawberry, vanilla, and lactose. Strawberry shortcake beer, but that's a really killer label. Look at iridescence on that and all that fun stuff. I actually really enjoy that label. It's kind of nice. This is actually pretty fresh. How about this one? Okay, not too bad. That's one of the things I want to cover on the boxes and see how their dating goes on some of their cans, because like I said, the way the process works, from what I understand, is that you build a box. So if you add beers to a box, and it takes you a couple months to put together. It's gonna take a while for it to come in. This is fucking fantastic. Bombastic Brewing, great name for a brewery. The Big Dumb Beer Imperial Stout. That's a fucking great name for a brewery and great name for a beer. Let's see. We have here is Big Dumb Beer is anything but a classic take on an Imperial Stout, using roasted wheat and flaked oats from a full body chocolate rye to give bold chocolate notes with minimal bitterness. I love this can. This can is absolutely 1,000,000,000% fantastic. We already have comments and I'm ignoring them. Oh, Thomas Window Beer Review. Yeah, I love the ghetto-ness of this can. It reminds me a little bit of Edmund's Oast, reminds me a little bit of Demolin. There's something about this can. Name of the beer. We are winning so far. Holy shit, Mike, you're a maniac, brother. This is going to be insane. There's so much fucking beer in here. Ooh, Torch and Crown. Okay, dark lager. Okay. I was kind of getting afraid because there was just stouts and sweet. But we have a little bit of Torch and Crown here. I actually interviewed the guys from Torch and Crown for my podcast about 2 years ago. If you want to go check that out, they're really nice guys. This is a dark lager, 5.5% alcohol by volume. I always dig their label design. And they are out of New York. I don't know if their tap room is open proper with COVID and everything that's going on. It probably hasn't. But definitely a place worth checking out, especially in New York City proper, because they're like New York City proper. They're not like in Brooklyn and shit. They're in Manhattan. Okay, B52 Brewing. Never heard of these guys before, although I'm a big B52's fan, the music group. Listen, I'm 45. My brother and sisters are older than me. I am a big Rock Lobster fan, so B52 works for me. It's a cranberry orange crumble sour. Cranberry and beer, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'm kind of curious. 6%, so it's not a teeny itty bitty fruited sour. So yeah, label is all right. Not too shabby. Okay. I'm reaching into this like they have these kind of cardboarded catacomb things. So if you're bored, what I want you to do, there's one. Type in Flash Gordon on your in YouTube and then type in Flash Gordon like arm test or whatever, and they have to stick their arm into this log and they have to do it in a certain way. It's like Russian roulette, but this log has a poisonous animal in it, and they stick their hand in there. If they get stung, then they're either cut their arm off or they're going to die. That's kind of what I feel like I'm doing right now. Solo Copper. This comes from Ferndale Project. I love the fact that these are all like breweries that I've never had before. New England Style Double IPA. These guys are, I'm going to start calling out regions because this has to be somewhere, Michigan. And I honestly, I'm always a sucker for like a half label. Something about it. Finback does that a lot. And then there's just something about it. It's kind of like flash arty geometric, not geometric pattern, but single layered flash art. And there's something about it I gotta take. I like that. I like the font design. We're off to just a stellar start here. I'm not even halfway through the box, just so you guys know. I mean, just to give you an idea of what's going on right now. Untitled Art. Okay, here we go. I'm kind of pumped about this. Untitled Art is from Wisconsin. I think I've had one thing from these guys before. It might have been a collaboration. This is the Peat Sour a la mode. Berliner Weiss style ale with peach, apricot, cinnamon, and graham cracker. What's the ABV on the 6%? Wrap can. Yeah, I can get down with that. So I'm kind of pumped about that. I've always wanted to give Untitled Art a good swing. Bear Bottle Brew Company. Is that who these people are? Bear Bottle, a Kinetic Kush Hazy IPA. There's a whole bunch of info on it. I don't know what that means. I mean, they have vitals, water yeast, but grains. Okay, it's just listing the hops and the grades. All experimental hops. That's why I didn't know what's going on. If you actually look down there, it's all, HBC hops. So experimental hops. Bear Bottle Brewing Company, San Francisco, California. Never heard of these guys before. Man, these cans are pretty damn fresh. I'm kind of impressed. It was one of the things like when Tavor reached out to me, I wanted to see like how fresh a lot of these beers that they were going to send off would be. And so far, I'm kind of impressed. Drago, the words, they're very, 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 very hard. Draguava apple is this puff tart. Dragon fruit, guava, pineapple, vanilla. Sour ale. Don't know the ABV on it. Looks like 4, maybe 4.11. Sour ale with milk sugar, dragon fruit, pineapple, and guava. The Brewing Project is the name of the brewery. Yeah. It was. It's all right. It kind of reminds me of like Stay Puffed or Marshmallow Fluff or something like that. Clinton Watts chiming in saying he loves the content. I know you love the comment, homie. You come and comment. You don't have to tell me you love it. I know you love it. And I love that you love it. I'm not kind of trying to be pretentious. I'm just excited that you're always here. Next, this looks like another. Okay, it's that Braxton Approved, which is this one here. This is their Edge of Mysteries, New England style India Pale Ale with Citra hops, 7%. Dry hop with Nelson Sauvin. Cannot detect the date on this sucker. 7%. Digging on that label. Where are we at timing wise? I'm probably running. Ooh, starting to get there. There's so much beer. Mike, you're a fucking madman. Oh, this is really cool. Liquid Gravity Brewing Company. Where are these guys from? I know them. So this is February. No, that's part of the label. Liquid Gravity. Where are these guys from? It looks like Tales from the Crypt. And I'm not a big horror guy. I'm going to say that right now. But something about this label has me super hot and bothered. 5.5% pale ale. Hell yeah, MFer. Where are these guys out of? I know these guys. San Luis Obispo, California. Why do I know them? Duck behind the cans when you sneeze. Pro tip. I love this can art. Because I remember, I'm not a big horror guy, but I remember watching a lot of Tales from the Crypt when they used to do Tales from the Crypt on HBO. So, I mean, that is fantastic. I'm running out of space already. And we're like, I don't think we're halfway through this box, which is just fucking bonkers. Oh, we got 2. We got doubles. I like this. Is there anything? Yeah, they're doubles. Citro Mosaic, 5.5% pale ale. I'm going to chug one of these tonight online as a drinker. Get a little prep. Another double of this. Where are we at? Right there, that one. So we got a double of that, which is cool. I can get down with that. We're going to do a run of doubles right now. Okay. Which you'd be like, oh man, that's kind of poopy. You're getting doubles? No, fuck no, dude. Some of these I might chug. Some of these I might share. That's a really killer label. Anchorage Brewing Company, Team Dog. Look at that label. I like that. No cats. It's a little beanie wearing dog. Gonna rough some shit up. IPA, 6.4%. That you like. Can't tell the date on it, but no. Looks like it's 02 maybe. I really enjoy that label. This is a Strata hopped finish on tangerine, so a little bit of fruitiness going on. Let's actually just start building our third level here, because that way you guys can see my funny, delicious, fantastical face. I'm going to push this over eventually, because it's going to have to happen. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, that's a really pretty label. A little bit more torch and crown. This is their Bracer Hellas. That's such a pretty label. That filigree. The color blue. It's not even a matter of doing filigree and color blue, but a combination of that gold and blue. I'm an Arsenal fan. What do you want? Kind of makes sense in my brain. 5.2% Hellas Lager. Okay, we have this is Team Cat. See, now I'm going to do these side by side. I have to. So this is an IPA. It's basically this one right here. Can you see my finger? So that's Team Dog. This is Team Cat, no dogs. This is a Galaxy Strata Mutueca IPA at 6.4%. So we'll have to take this, move that there, even that out so it doesn't fall and scare the shit out of me, and then put the little Team Cat jammer. I like that. I like that little side-by-side look at our facing each other. We're going to do a side-by-side on that one. That just kind of makes sense. My brain, this is insane. the amount of beer in this thing. Hubbard's Cave. Okay, I've had my fair share of Hubbard's Cave, and by fair share, I'm saying I've had hit or miss. Let's put it that way. Hubbard's Cave. This is Hubbard's Cave hazelnut coffee cakes. Okay, we're talking about 12%. It says 2020-2. So it's from 2020. I assume maybe the 2 is from February. So maybe it's a year old. I don't know. Imperial stout with coffee, maple syrup, and hazelnut. Made with Sputnik coffee. No date on it. Maybe it's batch 2 of 2020. I don't know what that date actually ends up meaning. But I am effing excited. I should stop. I mean, I shouldn't stop. I should just keep putting the cans up so you guys can't see me because it makes it that much more dramatic. Okay, we have a double for that bear. Ooh. Okay, this has got to be what was the name of the brewery again? Ferndale Project, because it's one of those half label cans. I really dig their art design. New England style double IPA. Double dry hopped with Nelson Sauvin, Raquel, and Cohantu. Never had that hop before. Freedale, Michigan. I really like that. I love black cans, love the black top, love the half label. I mean, these guys have that art design that really kind of makes me all kind of hot and bothered. It's like it never ends, this box. Ooh, doubles. Right? Doubles. Mike is a fucking maniac. Listen, I can't believe people send beer in general, let alone bottle. So we have a bottle. I think we're done with cans, actually. And that's what I want to... Let me stand up and see if we can see any more cans. Oh, we got one. One more can, and then we're going to do bottles. Okay. Oh, it's a double of Solo Copper. So you got that one right there. We got a double. So these are the cans. So we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, 22 cans of beer. 22 cans of beer. 22 cans of beer. And we're not even to the bottles yet. Mike, thank you. I didn't get to the bottles yet, and thank you very much. This is insane. A bunch of doubles, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I really appreciate because it's sometimes my camera messes up. But even like if I review a beer, and if it's really stellar, I can drink it myself, or 2, I can pass it along to another beer tuber. It's just insane. Thank you very much, brother. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually, I am going to put these all off to the side. One after the other. Oop, breaking shit already. And get ready for bottles because that just kind of makes sense to me in my brain. So I kind of want to pair them up so that way when I put them in my beer fridge, it kind of makes sense. There's that. These two go together. These two go together. I can't, at this point, I can't even really react with an appropriate level of gratitude because that's just insane in a very, very awesome way. Thank you very much, dude. Matthew Hagen chiming in said, Pale from the Crypt, thought you were opening ales from the Crypt from Chronicle Brewing in Bowmanville, Ontario at first. Okay. I could see that, Tales from the Crypt is very influential for a lot of different people. So I could see them coming up with the same kind of angle. And then Gary McCracker. I'm breaking shit. What one are you trying tonight? I don't know. There's a couple doubles. I won't review one tonight because I did a couple of reviews earlier. I did a hangout and we're doing a mystery beer. I don't know if we're going to do the mystery beer live or not, but it's 7:00, so I'll probably just drink stuff pleasure. So it'll be a double with one of these. We'll see what's what. So we're going to dive into some bottles now. Untitled Art, Listerman Brewing Company. Listerman, I believe, is from Ohio or Illinois. Let's see if my memory serves me proper. Listerman Brewing Company, Wisconsin. So there you go. Oh, bottle. It's Untitled Art, but Listerman is from, I believe they're from Illinois or Ohio. This is a barrel-aged Wisconsin stout, barrel-aged imperial stout with maple syrup and milk sugar. Brewed and bottled by Untitled Art and Listerman Brewing Company. Yeah. I really like the label. A little barrel-aged stout kind of floating around here. Let's see if I can. Let me get rid of that. So, yeah. I'm digging. Almost all these bottles are Untitled Art, which is pretty cool. We have another Untitled Art. This is a Burn Barrel Aged Double Barrel Imperial Iced Barley Wine. Holy shit, 20%. So now, Mike, you're just trying to kill me? I think you're just trying to murder me, which I appreciate. I appreciate the cut. So you're talking about an iced bocked barley wine. Double Barrel Aged Imperial Iced Barley Wine aged in whiskey barrels for 30 months. 20% alcohol by volume. Holy shit. Murder. Straight murder. Then we have a barrel-aged sweet barley wine that is only 9.5%. It's like a session barley wine. A barrel-aged barley wine ale with milk sugar. So that's kind of interesting. I know I've had a lactose-based barley wine before, but I couldn't tell you what it was and what it was like. So that is a really cool kind of mix. I wonder if this is second runnings of this for some reason. I feel like it might be. Not 9% second runnings, because that makes sense. All the labels are pretty cool. And I'm going to tell you what right now. This is the last beer I'm pulling out of here. And I've always wanted to do a beer from these guys. And I haven't had the chance to, and that's Frame. This is their Mosaic Pale. For some reason, I've never had anything from Frame before, and I've just always wanted to have something from them, and it's super cool to actually get something like this in a box. I know you can get it. I know they're in Tavour. It's not like a super like whaley thing that you can't find, but for me, I've always wanted to try them, and this is a Mosaic Single Hop Pale Ale. I mean, look at that. You know, it's from the end of January, so it's not all that old. You know, you'll think this is landed in the tropics when you open this bottle of Free Mosaic Single Hop Pale Ale. Sit back and let the wafts of mango and citrus tease the senses. I've always dug their labeling. I've always dug the fact that they do bottles, and that's fantastic. I don't even know what to say, dude. You know, I'm infinitely appreciative of anybody that sends me beer mails, but stuff like this is just absolutely epically crazy, and I just thank you. Thank you, everybody that sends me beer mails. But, I mean, you're talking about, what was that, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 26 bottles and cans of beer is just an amazing thing to get in, you know, and it's great, you know. Doubles, so I can drink a couple of them on the side. You know, baby's coming, I might not be able to review as much, and I just appreciate the shit out of it. I can't express enough, and there's no way I could express enough to how appreciative I am, Mike, so I just want to say thank you very much. This is very, very cool. There's a lot of breweries in here I've never heard of, which is probably one of my favorite things when it comes to beer. There's a lot of breweries that I've heard of, but I've never had before. That's even more fantastic. And, you know, there's a couple of breweries that I really dig on. You know, like I said, like I've never had anything from Frame, but I've always wanted them. Torch and Crown, I really enjoy what they do. It's just a great eclectic mix from stouts to barley wines to lagers to all that stuff. And, you know, thank you very much. Thank you. So I got to go, man. Unfortunately, I can't hang out any longer. I don't know if we're going to do our mystery beer live or not. I haven't talked to the guys yet because I'm running short on time. But we're going to do a beer review tonight. It might be live. It might not be. We'll see what happens. If it's live, it'll be on my channel, and we'll see it. So we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Hopefully you give Mike a sweet fucking clap for this crazy bonkers fucking Tavour beer mail. Keep an eye out for an actual secondary Tavour beer mail because they're going to be sending me something so I can kind of like for free. So I'm going to kind of look at what they do. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm kind of a little bit impressed right now because all these beers are relatively fresh and the packing was really good, but we'll deep dive into that when they send that off. So there you go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Hopefully you're enjoying some good beer right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers, guys.